Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, then welcome to the channel. Today is an exciting day. It's finally happened. It's a double whammy today. First, we're going to go and pick up Harley's new van, which is scary in itself. That's about an hour away. She's going to have to drive that all the way back. And secondly, it's the day that this van, the Amazing Grace, comes off the driveway and we do our first night out in it. We're going to do wild camping for our first night and second night, and then we're going to go to a campsite for 5 nights. Although you're watching this after it's happened, say a little prayer for me. If you had never prayed before, give it a try, you might like it. So the van is almost finished, 95%, 96%, maybe even 97% finished. And there's a few little niggly jobs to do. I've got a couple of switches I've got to install, which I'm waiting to arrive. And then there's just little bits, but we can do those on the way, on the road, whatever. I'm just doing final checks over the van, make sure everything's working and tyre pressures are good and the coolant levels topped up and the oil's good, everything before I pull it out of this drive onto the very narrow street that we live on and put it in the car park ready for our journey. So here goes, and here we are in the new moho. Number 2 to be renovated.
Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to if you're new to the channel, welcome back to the channel. Don't have me doing all that again.
I'm alright.
You're alright?
Oh, you're alright?
I'm alright. I'm a bit scared. Let's go.
We made it alive. How was that?
What an experience. That was good. It's alright at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No one died. It's cool.
Right, took the van out. We're in the car park at the range. Just parked up for an hour or so while I go to the gym. Couldn't get into the gym car park, it's too full. So we just parked here, but we just noticed that they do so might inquire about that to see what that's all about, because that could be handy if we're ever stuck. So I'm just going to go off to the gym. Mrs H is putting stuff away, so I'll see you after the gym.
Oh man, we slept in the van in a car park last night. We feel a bit crazy. I don't think we slept much. Brent was very paranoid. To be fair,
I have not slept much. Didn't like it. This is the third choice as well, wasn't it?
yeah, it was alright. We decided to park under a tree and it was raining, and honestly the droplets felt like someone was like pea shooting the van all night long. It was like boop, 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 boop. It was so loud. But I did go to sleep, but we've got up early. We're going to go to the gym, and then I've got to go to work, so I wasn't scared. I was just,
do not park under a tree. Lesson 1.
I know, it wasn't like it was scary. It was fine. Once it was quiet, it was lovely. It was just that initial like getting to sleep with noise, I guess. Hey,
okay,
today's another day. Let's go.
Today van number 3.
I am tired though. It's going to be a killer old day at work.
Bye, Grace. See you in a bit. Yeah, don't park under trees. Come in, I'm coming. Okay, so Mrs H has gone to work. I've just come back from the gym again. So I went to the gym last night and this morning. Rock hard me. First night experience, wild camping if you want, or sleeping out in the van in a car park. Wasn't great. I mean, we didn't get any trouble or anything like that. I did sleep on and off, but I was paranoid, really paranoid. And although it's free to park in this car park overnight, it does say no sleeping. It says no camping and no sleeping overnight. It's hard to prove if you are sleeping in it, I suppose, but, you know, obviously the whole van was in darkness and here we are, sort of thing. No one came a knocking, nothing happened, which is great, but I didn't get a good night's sleep. So I feel it's going to take some more practice. This is the third place we came to. We did try doing the gym, but there was nowhere really to put the van. Van's too big, it would have been in the way. And then we went to the range, and now they do a thing where you QR code the sign, the thing on the sign, and you can pay £5 to park overnight. Couldn't find any information on any restrictions or anything like that, so that might be a goer. Also, we picked the worst weather possible. It's absolutely peeing down for the next 2 weeks. We're going to a campsite tomorrow for 5 days. It's a working farm. We'll take our granddaughter on the first night. And I'm working all over it, and Mrs H is working some of it, but it's a good test. We haven't been on electric hookup at all, obviously, for about, well, since 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. It's now, I don't know, about 7:30 in the morning, and I'm down to 30% battery on my 200 amp hour lithium battery. And we've obviously been running the lights, the diesel heater, cameras, there's a security light outside, the fridge, boiled the kettle a couple of times, made a couple of cups of coffee, things like that. But because the weather's so bad, there's no solar coming in, and my DC charger isn't working 100% because my alternator's not powerful enough. So having said that, I only drove 4 miles last night, so I'm going to do a bit more driving today because we've got a bit further to go. See if that helps, but I may be in a position where I run out of power. We'll see what happens. Oh. More than all. That was the best night's sleep I've had in ages. This bed is absolutely amazing. No Mrs H though tonight. She stayed at home. I'm at a park up with many other vans. There's about 30 vans here. Free park up. Not telling you where it is though. No. Even though I won't be here, even if you did try and come and do something to me. What do you want to do to me? Anyway, jokes. Right, it's about 6 in the morning. So we're off to a campsite tonight with Mrs H and baby H and Papa H and me and granddaughter. So there's going to be a few of us. So this is really cool. I'm going to get up, make a coffee. Yeah.
Just happened.
Coffee. Kettle's on. Got about 15% power left. We've had nothing really coming in for the last 2.5 days, 3 days, so very little solar. I haven't really driven anywhere, only about 20 something miles, so we are going to get hooked up today. We're going to need it, but I'll tell you what, that's not bad for a 200 amp hour lithium battery. I haven't done any cooking, but I've been boiling kettles and lights on, cameras working, I've used the Hoover, fridge is on all the time, diesel heater's been on all night, you know, lots of stuff. So yeah, not bad at all, but we do need to get some juice in. Hoping the sun will come out, but it's not likely to over the next couple of weeks. But we're getting hooked up for the next 5 days, so we're going to be nice and juiced up 100% again. Let's just hope this kettle boils, because I really need a cup of coffee. If not, I'm going to have to go to Wetherspoons. That'd be a shame, wouldn't it? Alright, we're off to the next destination. We're going to Cholla Farm. Cholla Farm in Warburton, Arundel, I think it is. We're going to be there for 5 days. Almost run out of battery, got down to 9%. Run the engine for a bit, and it has charged up now to about 30%, which is quite good. So my DC charger is working, even though it's not set correctly because of my weak alternator. So it does actually do a bit, which is alright, and I've got some solar coming in, so we'll see what it is when I get there. It's about a 40-minute drive. So, yes, wish me luck. Oh yeah, she's starting. I'm getting used to these gears still. Close that. The reason I put the curtain there is 2 reasons. One, I don't want people looking in to the van from the front, even when I'm driving. And secondly, when I look in the rearview mirror, it scares the hell out of me when I look back and see how big it is. So, this is it.